Your atmosphere is everything. Let me tell you about a story about a young boy. This young boy was raised by a Marine at the time when everything was against him as a Marine. See, he wasn't born at a time that Marines were acceptable. So the training was a lot harder for him. My father, that Marine, he gave me everything that I needed to survive. So I want to tell you about that Marine. That Marine came home to Macon, Georgia. And when he got there, he kept his promise to Lucinda, my mother. Let me tell you about my mother. My mother would make sure that my shoes was right, and no, they weren't name brand. You know how it is when you go to school with your kangaroos. They don't even have kangaroos no more. But that was the love that my mother had. She got us what we needed, what we could afford. Man, I love my mother. When we was about 5 years old, my dad, he took me outside in the wintertime. And he said, "You see that axe? Go pick it up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to be a man." I was freezing. Even though my mother, Lucinda, had us completely in snowsuits, wool, everything that you think that you need, we had it. Cause she was a seamstress. No, she didn't go outside and buy it from a store. She made it with her own hands. That was Lucinda. And when my dad looked at me in my eyes and he said, "Boy, it's not cold. Cold is something that you fabricated. It's something that's in your mind. If you think that it's hot, that's what you will be." That was my father, Jimmy Lee Moyer. He taught us, no matter what the circumstances was, that we can outthink or change our environment by the power of my mind. So I'm telling you now, if you think you cannot change your circumstances, you have encountered the great finesser. Do you know who that is? That's you. You are the great finesser. No one can tell themselves less than themselves. What the mind does is it takes your information and it changes your reality. I spoke to a great woman named Rebecca. You know what she said? Your perspective is your reality. So if you think that you are less than, that is your reality. So you have to build your mind so strong that you convince it that your reality, your dreams, who you say you are, where you're going, where you came from, the changes that you made in life, is who you are. You have to see yourself for who you want to be. Or you gonna be a wannabe. You ever heard somebody that says that they're a wannabe? Somebody that says, "Yo, you know that guy right there? He's not who he says he is. You know that woman over there? She's not who she claims she is." So now it's time to be who you are. An entrepreneur understands life is not easy. It only changes when we change. Our destiny, our path, our future is now in our present. Everything that we want is in our hands. God willing. And I beg him that he bless you and that you understand where you're going. Because without God, you have nothing. Don't believe that you do. You, with God's help, you have the ability to change. But you have to change. You have to see yourself for who you are.